channel. And today we have another topic to talk about. But it seems like this is my experience or our experience why we moved, why we choose Negros than other places here in the Philippines. And if you do happen to new here on my channel and like my videos, please consider sharing it. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing and share it to your friends. Thank you guys and good morning. We are live here in the Philippines. Shout out to those who are here. Okay, so the topic is reasons why we moved to Negros Island from Cebu to Bohol and now in Negros. So that's the topic. Anyway, you can also share your experience, guys. If you're moving to one place to another place, what's the reason behind? And also, we can talk about anything else. If you have any questions to talk about here on my live streaming, feel free to ask questions. Thank you so much. And good morning. We are using, what do you call that? Restream again. So let me figure it out how to show you. Maybe in the side later on, um, I'll pop up your comment there, guys. And yeah, I was absent for I think more than a week now or 1 week because what do you call that? I need to. I am busy. I have some reasons for that, but anyway, I don't have to tell you all, guys. So, okay, first reason why we moved here. Uh, Way back then, as you could remember, I was living in Cebu for what do you call that, 10 years or more. Exactly, I think 10 years or 9 years, something like that. So, um, way back then, as I could remember, after my high school, um, I stay in my house for like 1 month, and then there's opportunity knocking down our door or my door. So that is why what do you call that? I decided to go to Cebu and then work because there is an opportunity or a job that is waiting for me. So um, I go there. I think I'm still in 16, as I could remember. Yeah, 16. So anyway, it's a house work. So I grabbed the opportunity, and after that, 2 years later, um, my boss is I know before that I work 1 year in Lapu-Lapu and then go home and stay 2 months with my family, and then another opportunity knocked down in my door. So that is why I go back to Cebu and then found a have another job, which is this job is the one my boss is offering me to send me to school. But before we'll proceed, let's hi first to Sean Williams. Good morning, Sean, how are you? And Maple, I see Maple earlier. Shout out, Bonjour. Thank you for being here. So you can see your comment there, guys, in the side. Nice to have you all here. So and then I work to continue my story. I work there in my boss. Like after a year, I decided to go to school. Yeah, I grabbed the opportunity and finished it. And last one is 16. And then me and my boyfriend before we met um I was in Cebu, right? So but we met my and my boyfriend met in Dumaguete, and then he used to live in Bohol for I don't know how many years, but it's not really consecutive years because he's still working also in the US. But when he stopped working, so um, he decided to me and him decided to live there in Bohol for at least a year. Yeah, and then but then we're kind of boring. Not exactly we are boring. I mean, we feel tired of living in one place. So for a year or two, or I don't know, it depends how the location, because sometimes if we really like the place, so we will what do you call that, we will stay for a long time. But then, of course, there is these advantages in Bohol comparing to Cebu and here in Negros. So, when is that? To 2018, way back then, 2018, we came here. in Negros, roaming around a place to live, because this is a desirable place to live, by the way. So far, um, what do you call this? It's not prone to typhoon. That's what I like. It's kind of livable place. That's what I mean. And of course, we experience lots of typhoon here, but way better. It's not worse or way worse than the rest of the island here in the Philippines. So that's one of the reason also we pick it here, the location. Even in the business, guys, you have to consider that you have to know the locations itself, right? So anyway, the location, yeah, this is less traffic, by the way, comparing to Cebu, because it's not big city. So this is a big island divided into two, which is Oriental and Occidental. We are in Oriental, and but we're not living in Dumaguete City. Neighbor town, because we hate, like, what do you call that? We hate living close to the city because of traffic and pollution and noisy, and because we don't like noisy place. And of course, privacy is always gonna be also the top thing we consider, or stuff we consider in choosing a place to live. So way back then, before we move here in my location, we stay in Darwin for the first time, guys. From Bohol to here, we moved here in Darwin, but this is not the one. The before, for the first time living here in Negros, we found a nice beach house. It's fancy and beautiful. The problem there, it's not so much good privacy because it's up and down, and someone rented upstairs, and so we are downstairs. So it's kind of, no privacy at all. And then there's other rental houses, but the location is good because the beach is it's sandy, and there is a core, what do you call that, marine sanctuary. So we pay that one for 30,600 bucks per month. And yeah, we love that place because it's beautiful. There's lots of plants, flowers, and so on. And it's the one that we just hate is no privacy, and we have conflict with the owner as well. So we decided to look somewhere else. So that's why we roam around, and we found a place there in Valencia. So because that time we were from Antolang in Siaron, and we drove from there to Valencia, and then we see a sign that, house for rent. So that's why we grab and right away, what do you call that, wrote down the number and tried to call the manager of that place. Okay, let's say hi first to Phil. I'm in USA. Shout out Danielle. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, you can see the comment there, guys, in the side. And then okay, so we call right away the manager, and then shout out Roger. I see you there. Good morning. Yeah, we called the manager. We don't know that. I thought it's the owner, but the owner wasn't here, and he was married to a Filipina, but they are in Lake Obosart, is that Florida? So anyway, yeah, we're just lucky that that time the house is vacant. It's really the owner's house. What I mean is the owner of that place. That's where we live. So there is two bedroom and two bathroom, and it's nice place and quiet. But of course, we have neighbors in there. It's like a compound. So we have two neighbors, foreigners as well. So we like that place. But of course, after living there like 9 months, we decided to travel, because we moved there, and then after a week, or I think it's just 5 days, Martin go back to US. So I left there. I was living there like almost, no, I think 2 months alone. So we just move, and Martin go back to US, and it's kind of lonely or whatever. But anyway, it's all right. We have connection. I mean, we contact every day, and I did hike and so on, so that takes away the boringness. Thank you guys for being here. And yeah, and then when he came back, we decided to travel. So that is why it's not really exactly that we're living there for consecutive months. But I consider it like living it there 2 years because on December last 2019, the owner came back. So he wants the house back. So we offer him like, okay, you can leave your house for 4 months or maybe 3 months, and then we will ask you or consider permission that we can put our stuff in the other room, because he's not using it anyway. And then we will travel, and then you can stay here. So anyway, that's what was really good. I mean, really nice opportunity because we don't have to rent a place where we can put all our stuff because we have so many stuff, house stuff, or like we have more bike and car. So yeah, but pandemic happens, so we have to go back to the Philippines. We're almost locked down somewhere there in Cambodia. Dana Jones, good morning. I see you there. Thank you for being here. And then yeah, right before the lockdown, that was sorry, my eyes is that was March 15. No, yeah, March 15, 2020. That was the lockdown, right? So before that, 14 in the night, we arrived in Manila and come back home because I don't want to be locked down in other countries. There's gonna be a problem with a place to stay, and of course, visa. One thing, it's I'm scared to be in trouble, because not all countries Filipino are okay to extend, but maybe they have consideration because of the pandemic. So yeah, so then last March, no, February last week this year. So that's why we moved here. We decided to move here in a new location because someone posted in Facebook, guys, and then we saw like new constructed house for rent, and we are the one first. What do you call it? First, who stay here? I mean, because the owner is in Australia, so that's why we grabbed the opportunity. So now we're living here. So I tell you already the first reason why we move here, the location, because this island here, it's not super crowded like the other island, example Luzon or some other islands here in the Philippines. And of course you have to consider that we know that already, guys, right? That the connection is so bad. Even even maybe in the big city, you have a good connection with Wi-Fi, but here, sometimes, like now, I have good connection, but sometimes it's too bad as well. So it's always common problem here in the Philippines, and we kind of used to that. But I hope next year there's gonna be a Starlink. So location next is did I mention about privacy? This place, guys, is way more better than the rest of the place that we used to live. um of course, aside from being constructed here, this house, a new construction, and we're the one renting it first, is that the privacy. We don't have neighbors, so we have 70-meter wide place here, and there are some people, locals, what do you call that, walking around in the outside the fence because it's we are facing, or we're living in a beach house, but still at least it's not close to the highway. We kind of hate if our house, guys, or where we live is in the, what do you call that, close to the highway, because loud tricycle or motorcycle, usually Sunday or maybe every day there's gonna be a race there. It's so annoying in the trucks and so on. So it bothers, for example, like this, I'm gonna do live streaming, it bothers me, or we're gonna watch something important in the what do you call that, like streaming or watching some movies, is gonna be annoying, right? Unless if your house is soundproof. So, but this one is not really exactly soundproof, kind of, because if you close the sliding door, and as what I know, they what do you call that, the money, not manager, architect is telling me that the wall is doubled. It's not like one concrete cement. I don't know how to explain it, but it's double. So that is why it's when you close all the door and the sliding door or the window, it's not really necessary that people outside can hear us when we're talking, or we can hear the noisy outside. Even there's lots of thunder the other night, it doesn't bother us because it's not. I can hear a little bit, but it's not really like most of the house here, that it's not soundproof or it's not double. The wall, it's not It's kind of doubled, you know. Hi, Mike. I see Mike in there. Shout out. And G3, how are you today? Good morning. Kumusta? Yeah, I didn't do live stream for a week, I think. But I did post sunrise and update of my garden outside because there is a changes there. Um, but of course, I don't have to, what do you call that? We don't have to keep buying some expensive plants because it's this is not our place. So if we decided to move, then it's what do you call that? It's like we spend too much and it's not gonna be ours. So anyway, I don't know when we can have our place, our own place. I mean, we own it. It's not yet it's not yet in our mind. Anyway, yeah, it's beautiful here, and this is kind of semi-city, semi-province, shall I say, because of course, Dumaguete is not really huge or big city like Cebu or Manila, you know. Of course, there are so many stuff here that imported that we can buy, and the grocery store is fine because when we go there, there's lots of imported products like mostly foreigners wants to buy. That's one of the uh, qualification, not exactly, I think qualification or main thing that the foreigner is looking forward into you, like living in a place where they can bought stuff that they need. There's a good grocery stuff, like for example, like in the hypermarket, usually there's lots of important stuff in there that foreigners need. Not unlike in the other provinces or island here that they have grocery, but it's only local food, there's no, shall I say, international food that you can buy. So, and of course, there are some stuff that it's not really here, but because of technology now, so you can order it online, but there is additional fee to that, the delivery fee, or it's kind of expensive. Especially, we do try to buy it in Amazon, and yeah, it's a bit expensive. But hi, free. Hi, Christy. Shout out. Thank you for Worst is moving next to someone with giant karaoke. Yeah, that is why, from Mike. That is why, Mike. That's one thing we really consider. Like, we don't want to live in a place where is we are surrounded with Filipino and karaoke. We hit karaoke and of course, rooster. So many here, guys. Filipino, of course, Filipinos will known to be, they're really into uh, cockpit. They love cockpit. So many here, they have lots of roosters, and we hate that, because one rooster is gonna make a noise and it won't stop. It will continue, and it's, for me, it bothers us. I kind of used to that, but for foreigners, of course, doesn't like it. So yeah, it'll bother us. So this one here, guys, our neighbor, it's a far away in, I don't know how many yards, but they don't have chicken, a rooster. Maybe they have one or two, that's it. And but there is lots of chicken gonna get in our yard, but that's all right. It's not really the one that for the cockpit. There's chicken, some chicks, that sort of stuff. Then it'll be all right because they're eating worms or grasshopper or whatever it's in the yard. And maybe they love our yard because it's clean and it's easy to look for food because it's trim, it's well maintained. Yeah, I'm okay, G3. I'm all right. Yeah. I just need to not do live stream for a week because I cannot face it to you guys while my I have a dermablate, by the way. Like, the doctor is trying to erase all the big pores or scars in my face from the bad, what do you call that, pimples that I've got before. So I'm a person that when I have a wound, guys, and then it heals, it scars easily. So I kind of hate that. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. If you have questions, you can ask. So yeah, and it depends, guys, what you like or what style or what province or what place you would like to stay. Because for us, we're not fun into living in a big city because we just hate noise, especially pollution and that sort of stuff. So that's why we choose here, and it's safe here. There's so many humors about neighbors not good, they might steal your stuff, that sort of stuff. But by far, we're living here for 7 months in this new location, we don't experience that stuff. Yeah. And even in that, even where we go, we don't experience those sort of stuff like other foreigners said, that someone stole their things, someone get into their house, we don't experience that, and I hope it won't because I kind of hate it. So what else I could consider that we like? We really, I don't know, but I just for me, I love this place. I love this island. And if you want, there's lots. If you want to roam around, there's lots of tourist spots here as well. So even you're in lockdown here, and then you want to roam around, so there's lots of beach resorts. There's lots of tourist spot. Like if you love waterfalls, there's lots of waterfalls there in Valencia. And if you love to go to diving, there's diving here. We are facing through Apo Island. Apo Island is well known for diving, snorkeling. There's sea turtle there, sea turtle watching. Yeah. Terry, good morning. I see you there. How are you? I haven't been yet till Leyte because that's what we're supposed to also roam around there. But it depends. Better to go there in the summer. Usually there's typhoon there. Eastern Visayas. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, like, why these people likes to stay there even there's lots of calamities, or one of the example is typhoon there every year. They're gonna hit by typhoon. But anyway, for those locals who are living there, they don't have choice to go somewhere else, because that's where they're born. And of course, if they go to other places where, they don't have their own land, so their land is in Eastern Samar. So yeah, there's so many things in there. I never been there, but I know that place Eastern Samar is beautiful out there if you were gonna roam around. But I just hate, like, always hit by typhoon every year. Here we have typhoon, but the damage, guys, is not, it's not worse, way worse than the rest of the island. And of course, you have to consider the flooding. When I was living in Cebu 10 years way back then, oh my god, the flood, guys, is like, it's just crazy. You can't imagine, like, oh my god, if you don't have two-story house, good luck with that. Especially on the rainy season, oh my god, it's flooding a lot. But here, guys, in my location, no, we don't experience that. No floods here. Hi, Jel, from Texas. Good morning. Hi, OG Brand. Mabuhay. Kuya Gords, welcome back. Yeah, I'm alive and kicking. Finally, yeah, I'm back. I was, yeah, already. I miss Mindoro. I haven't been there yet. Yeah, I plan to roam around Luzon area. Not this time because of the pandemic, but hopefully in the near future, if I have a chance to. Who knows? Who knows in the future if I can travel all over the Philippines? Because even I'm Filipina, guys, I never been to all over the Philippines. Not yet, no, because I don't have time for that before. I'm a busy girl. And then, but I'm really happy that he chooses to bring me outside the Philippines, because I don't know if there's still a chance that I can travel outside the Philippines in the future. Who knows? Maybe. But I know I still have a chance to roam around in my country if I can't travel outside the Philippines. So yeah, I'm really happy because I have the opportunity to see new things that I haven't seen before, that I can't see here in the Philippines, or I can see but through online or YouTube, like what is Europe, what is US, or what is Japan, that sort of stuff. But it's not experiencing it by my own. So yeah, I really love to do that, like, go there, experiencing what other experience. And it's not just keep on sitting down and watching what other people's doing. What's that? How are you? I thought you got swept away by the hurricane. I'm fine, Kuya Gorge. I have a what do you call it? I kind of feel bad the last couple days because of I miss my dog, my other dog. So she was bad. She turns into a monster. So I kind of hate it. So that's why we chooses to get rid of her, or looking for someone to, what do you call it, finally own her or have her for free. So someone she's in good hands now. So someone already got her, a person from or a human from Dumaguete. So yeah, we have wiggle, no more bump. On sana, Aji Branbran said, I've heard that you make the best chicken and rice. Is that true? Huh? Best chicken and rice? What's that food? I don't eat rice, Oji Branbran. Terry said, I've heard about the mountain in Leyte. People get harassing by commandos in the mountain. Yeah, that is why not all the islands here are safe for you guys. Even a Filipino, um, especially if you have kind of sort of money, be careful because everyone is like we're suffering and what do you call that? People are aggressive to you not steal you, to kidnap you, so that they can have money, that sort of stuff. So we have to be careful. Hi Connor, shout out. I like to eat. No, Ojibran, but I don't have breakfast. Happy Papi, good morning. I have only coffee. Anyway, I didn't hike this morning because I'm really tired. I was hiking 2 hours and 30 minutes yesterday. And then I didn't hike for how many days. And then my body is kind of shocked and my legs is painful. So I told Martin not to, it's okay. He can hike, not me. But I think he will just do the short hike because he's also tired, but he doesn't want to stop hiking because that's his kind of hobby every day. But I just told him that I think I can't do that today because my hips is hurt and my legs. I mean, it's just I feel horrible. So I will try to catch up tomorrow or maybe the next day. But still, I have to go back to the doctor tomorrow. I supposed to be hung out with my friends tomorrow. We will go somewhere. It's a tourist spot here close to my location, but the problem is I have appointment, so I just skip it. I said no. What do you call that? I cannot hang out this time. So yeah, that's sad, but I'm sure the other puppy is happier now. She's Wiggle. It's kind of weird. She was like, where is she? Where is Bomb? Because they're best friends, guys. Really, they're best friends for 6 months. But we searched that already. That two what do you call that? Two sisters can't be together. Time will come that they're gonna be. There's gonna be someone that is very what is the name for that? I don't know exactly the word. It's like she wants to be the leader, and if you won't follow, she's gonna kill you like that. That's what Bump turns into. She wants to kill Wigo. So even we're there, she doesn't have respect. I mean, she's just crazy. That's what I said. So I just we love her, but the problem in there is she's not okay anymore. So we asked even the doctor if there is a medicine for that, like to control her temper or to control her attitude, but it's not gonna work. So yeah, and I don't want to see Wiggle being dead because of her. So better get rid of Bump. I ate Mike because as a Filipina, I easily what do you call that? I easily gain weight, so I should avoid something with sugar, especially the rice. So I eat lots of lettuce. Usually, I eat Caesar salad. The other day, I make my own dressing, and then it's so yummy. It's like a Caesar salad dressing, free egg or something. There's no egg yolk in there, so that's awesome. Thank you, Philamen USA. This makes a mean chop soy. Chop soy? I don't eat chop suey for a while. Yeah. I usually eat the Caesar salad. I make my own dressing. Yeah. Because I didn't go to the market because I'm not allowed to roam around or to go out. I go out only yesterday for hiking. That's it. Because my face is the skin on my face is new, so it's very dangerous if I'll be in the sun. It damaged my face. So I did put right now a what do you call that sunscreen. Even I'm just here in the house to protect the new skin that's in there. But at least the deep pores or the deep scars that I have before is lesser. Here before I have big holes here, but now you cannot really see it clearly. It's getting it's not deep anymore. Shall I say? I don't know what's the exact word. Okay, the cure for dealing with the commandos is to carry a bigger gun. But you're not. It's illegal, you know. As a foreigner, as a foreigners, guys, it's illegal to have a gun here. So I can because I'm a citizen here. But anyway, you can ask more about that if you are really legal. You can have a gun legally as a foreigner. But as I know, I think you're not allowed to. You know. Of course, I advise you guys. You don't have to carry a gun. You know, which is unregistered. You're gonna have a big problem with that. Checking in from Houston. Hi, Lonnie, Franklin. Good morning. Thank you for being. Good morning to you. We have viewers from Houston, Texas. I have to go in an hour. Oh, okay, Kuya. I'm glad that you stopped here this morning. She wants to be an out. Yeah, but that Bigo said, I'm tired of following you, you know? Maybe they will be fine if they have mother, you know, someone that can stop them to fight each other. But no, so even we are trying to control her, we're trying to tell her that you're not the alpha, we are the alpha, but she won't listen, you know. She's kind of weird dog, by the way. She's beautiful dog, but she's just this attitude, guys, that kind of jealous dog or scared, or I don't know. It's just she's not the same as we go. So anyway, I'm happy that we move on a little bit. It's like 2 days now. We don't have her. Yeah, that one dominant. She's super dominant, and I kind of hate that. You know, I try to tell her and try to explain or try to train her, but it doesn't work out. Hi, Mars. Good morning. OSC Mon says first time for me to see your show live. I first saw you on Sunshine Show during the interview with Calvin. Yeah, nice to see you here. Good morning. Yeah, because I'm absent for a week. Yeah, because my face is just under construction. That's what happened. Mama H, I see you there. Good morning. Aloha from Hawaii. Shout out. Connor, hey. Shout out to Connor from OG Brand. Sis Mars, good morning. Thank you for being here, guys. So, also I asked even Martin about did he likes living here, and he said he likes here, you know. He just doesn't want to hang out with other foreigners, you know, because that's one of the reason we have only selected friends that we are hanging out with, because of course we avoid those arrogant expats. I know there's lots of expats here, guys, that we kind of hate. That's why the lesser friends we have, the better. Less what's that, stress, you know, because for me it's fine. I can have lots of friends and I don't care what they believe, but of course there are foreigners are super sensitive, and I don't want to fight, you know. For that reason we have different opinions, especially politics, that you know there are some people believe this side, you know, and I know you get what I mean. But anyway, that's why we like that we live in a place like less of foreigners, you know. In other town, the Valencia, there's lots of foreigners there, to be honest. But that's one of the reason we don't go out all the time. If we go out in a place that there's no foreigner, you know, it's just we try to avoid if we can. It is illegal what the commandos do, so shoot them first and not have to worry about them. So you have to be careful to you know, with that happy puppy, because you know, the locals, shall I say, maybe I can call them locals, know the place very well, not you. So that's one of the reason, if you try to look into, if you are from the city, you're not really familiar what's going on there in the forest. So if you want to fight to the people or the locals that live in the forest or in a certain island, be careful, because they know more than you know. There's lots of trap out there. So yeah. Okay. Unsa na? What's that? So any questions? If you have any questions, guys, how you can ask. Uh, that's why I'm just trying to share our experience. Why we choose this island than the other island. There's lots of options islands here in the Philippines, but of course there are disadvantages, you know. And I have to consider not only my wants or needs. Of course, I have to consider my partner, Martin, like, you know, where you like to live, you know. what are the stuffs that you want to do. All right, unless if your partner is just wanted to stay home all 24 hours 24/7, then that's all right. Or your foreigners is okay to live in a place where there's lots of roosters or karaoke, then that's fine. But Martin doesn't like that, you know. He wants a quiet place, desirable place to live like here. And of course, because I want him to feel comfortable, like feel at home, you know. I don't know what his home like or house like in the US, but I know he has a fancy place there in Seattle. I will always say my wife shot the bad guy since she can have gun. Yeah, I know I can have a gun here, but I don't want to have to. I'm scared of that. Okay. Oh, I'm talking something, OG Brun Brun. Oh my god. Sean Williams, shout out to you. Okay, from OS. What is your name? OSC Mont. You know, says a lot of expats like to argue and they want you to have their way of thinking and they just don't want to let you be you. They want to control them. Too much drama. Yeah, that's why I don't know what's your name, but OSC. That's why we want to avoid it. And of course, me as being a Filipina, I don't want that. You know, I don't want someone controlling me. Which is my boyfriend is he's not like that. You know, he's never like be like that because he understands. Some other foreigners didn't understand, so that's why they control their girlfriend or their wife, and they don't trust their wife because me guys, I'm just really lucky that I found him, that he's trusted me 100% and I trust him 200%. And even we're not married guys, but we're more than like married, you know, couple. Because for me, I consider him as, I love him more than my family, to be honest. And of course he's my family now. So anyway, yeah, we observe lots of couple here, even they're married guys, still the husband doesn't trust the money to the Filipina, or the Filipina doesn't have 100% trust to the husband, that sort of stuff. We is not like that, you know. For me, I consider him as my best friend, and he knows everything, no secrets at all. And we are, that's what I'm saying, even the age is not our problem, you know, because we have a big gap of the age, it doesn't bother us. Even we travel different countries guys, there's no problem at all. Some countries, I've heard that they judge, you know, Filipina and foreigners, but when we travel we don't experience that. We don't experience that the people is looking at head to foot because they're wondering why I go with him. No, it's not like that. So that is why I always gonna say that it doesn't bother us. Even you keep on criticizing out there that, or mostly Filipino will criticize that why I go with older foreigner, it doesn't bother me, you know. I don't care because when we go out in the Philippines, it doesn't bother us. I don't know if we go to his place in Seattle, if I will be judged by, you know, people there or the family, but I don't know. But here, my family is okay with him, and then when we travel different countries, people doesn't care, you know. So sometimes I don't, that's why I don't make a big deal about that, because it doesn't, you know, it doesn't bother us. He's kind of late bloomer as well, I don't know, but he doesn't look like the age that what he has now. So maybe there are some foreigners guys that even they're young, they're 40s or 30s, they look very old, but Martin is not look like old. Even I asked my family, guess guys how old he is. And it's so funny their answer, you know. And Darwin, Mama H, I am in Darwin. Always good to hear your voice. Hi, John. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you here too. I'm glad I'm back. No roasters in Negros Island. There is roasters everywhere, every island, John Lee's, but we pick the good place. Like our neighbor is too far away and they have roasters, but we don't hear it. It doesn't bother us. That's what I'm saying, that if you don't want to hear the roosters, so you have to pick the right place, that you know, you have to observe and check if there's a rooster there, because I hate rooster, it's so annoying. Even the chicken guys, if they lay eggs, they're very annoying too. So we're planning to have a, what do you call that, chicken farm here, not really a big farm, but something that we have a chicken so that we can have fresh eggs in the morning. But we decided not to because it's gonna be very noisy. I like karaoke, but only roasters in the morning after 6 a.m. You cannot control them. Even like they start noisy like 4 or 3 in the morning, the rooster, or even in the middle of the night. Sometimes they are very annoying. So that's why I hate it. So my suggestion, if you are living close to the rooster area, you better have a house which is sunproof, because I know it will bother you. So that's why also I'm thinking if I'm gonna have a house in the future, I should make it soundproof if I could, because I hate the noise of the rooster is or the karaoke of the neighbor guys. Oh my god, they do full volume, and then for me it's all right if you got a nice voice. Some other people they're like the crying goat or crying carabao whatsoever. A lot of roasters in the Philippines. Yeah, lots of. Just pick a right place where is no rooster. Like in my place right now, you cannot hear a rooster here. You just hear the sound of the waves. Yeah, we're glad we picked this area because no rooster. My name is Oscar, and it's nice to. Hi, Oscar. Nice to meet you too. And Roger is watching in the other side of the island, Negros Occidental. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's I don't know, but I love this island. It doesn't mean that I love this because that's where I'm born. But my parents, I born six. No, I born in this island, guys, but 6 hours drive from here to my parents' place. But I like Cebu too, but I just hate the traffic there, to be honest. And of course, in the rainy season, it's flooding. Oh my god, and too crowded. Yeah, right, unless guys, I if you live in a fancy condo, for example, if you live in Ayala, somewhere there in Ayala, Cebu, there's lots of condo there, then that's fine, you're in a nice fancy place. But if you're talking about Mandaue or other parts there in Cebu, oh my god, it's a mess. Happy, so what's that, happy puppy will hogs eat the bones also, or just the rest? I have heard about them used to dispose of body. Oh, okay. I live in my Filipina girlfriend for 7 years. I trusted her. I love her. She makes good money and she's very successful here in the United States. And she makes already good food and always there for me. Oh, that's awesome, Oscar. I'm glad that I hear that from you. Not other foreigners that they keep on complaining and they have bad experience, with their Filipina, and they keep telling me about this someone scammed them, that sort of stuff. We can hate that, or the age gap is a problem for them, because that's not our problem. I mean, it doesn't happen to us. um I don't look at him like how old he is now. Because I have also experienced having a relationship with a young foreigner. It doesn't work out for me because, okay, he came here to the Philippines, to meet me, and of course, we have bonding, roaming around. It doesn't work out because he has to go back to. I think he is in Italy, or anyway, he's a foreigner. He needs to go back, and I don't like long distance relationship, and I don't want to go with him too because that time I have work. So yeah, and he cannot stay here longer. So anyway, there's so many considerations, guys. But if you're fine with long distance relationship, then that's all right. That's one main reason I like to go with the older foreigners, that they retired, because they will stay with me. I like living with a person 24/7. I'm not get tired, right? Unless maybe if I don't love the person, then I don't like living together 24 hours, because that's how I know the person very well, to be honest. Not just like knowing the person through online, talking in the Skype 24 hours. I don't like that. I like to take care of my man physically. Like I have to make sure that he's all right. I have to show him, not just by keep talking about you eat now, did you drink your medicine, not just like that. I have to do it for myself. That's how I show. It's showing how you care, by doing the action, the actual thing, not just like calling and, hey, how are you? And you don't even know if this person is telling the truth that he's fine or he's not cheating on you. That sort of stuff. Yeah. Sis JB, I see you there. Shout out. Anywhere I go visit, I avoid other tourist foreigners. I like to learn local ways because they manage well, if not even better, with less stress. Why wanna change locals? I rather learn. From Dennis Sliss Wage. I don't know how to write to say your surname. Anyway, yeah, that's also us, Dennis. Good morning to you. Yeah, we that's why we only pick uh, friends here that we can deal with, because not everyone here that is okay or it's fine with our opinion or whatever we're gonna talk about. Because if you're with lots of friends and or circle of friends, sometimes guys there's lots of disagreements there, especially the foreigners. As me as Filipina, it's fine because we can adjust or I can adjust. I can understand. Okay, believe what you believe, and I believe also what I believe. But there are some mostly foreigners. Oh my God, they cannot take it, or shall I say, they're gonna have a fight with it because they want you to believe what they believe. And they have misunderstanding. So we try to avoid that. So that's why we don't hang out in the bars, by the way. Unlike other four expats here that they usually stay in the bars, drink, they don't cook in their house, they eat there in the bar and restaurant, maybe that's what they call it. But us guys, we prefer cooking it in our house, or I drink some house wine, but I prefer buying it in the grocery and then drink it in the house instead of going to the bar. It's very expensive, to be honest. You buy one shot of whatever shot whiskey, that sort of stuff. It's very expensive. Buy it in a bottle. It's cheaper. So, but other people, they have reasons why they want to stay in the bar because they want to hang out with other people. The same maybe they're bored being in the house, but that's not us. So chickens are very aggressive. Yeah, I remember way back then when I was a kid, I'm being attacked by that chicken. Oh my God, I have lots of scratch in my face because that chicken, the hen, is having lots of chicks, and she thinks that I'm gonna steal her chicks. So she attacked me and oh my God, I have lots of scratch and bleeding. And it's difficult to, you run and she gonna chase you and try to kill you. What is one thing you always dream of doing and haven't done yet? Oh, that's a good question. Traveling, I really wanted to visit US, even just one time. That's my dream, or Europe, which is I haven't done it yet. So yeah, that's one of my dream. And oh, there's one more. I wanted to have my own business. Because I like to manage a business, not a restaurant. I don't know. I'm not fun with that, but another kind of business, just a secret for them. But anyway, yeah, because I studied business in way back when I was in college, and I have a little bit learning about it. But anyway, hopefully in the future, because I want to to earn, and for my future, or for my to pay my expenses. Because if I don't do that, how can I survive? Because I don't want to be an employee. To be honest, I want to be the employer. Because as being employer, of course, it's a risky, but at least if you were started to have your own business and it works out, then you can earn billions a day instead of having a salary like 300 pesos only, that sort of stuff. So yeah, but I don't know when I'm gonna start it. let's see what happened in the future. It's fun to learn another culture, especially with the locals. Hanging out when you can learn a lot of things. Yeah, I will agree with that also, Roger, to Dennis. Yeah, because some foreigners are tired of hearing those, especially the political thing. It's tired of listening it. And then also there are expats that they like to complain. Everything they want to complain, and I'm tired of that. So maybe from the day they since the day they were born, they're complaining. So they always said life is sucks, and I hate that. Have you been have you seen the fainting goats? You scare them and they pass out. It's funny watching them. Oh, I haven't. I think I'm not sure pretty much, but I think I will try to search that fainting goats. I just look it up and it says they eat bones. Ah, but not the large ones like the skull. There is a still a head hunter's tribe in northern Luzon, so you can take the head. If I'm so slow, guys, in the chat, so don't worry. Your comment is in the side. It's in the side of the live stream. Wait a minute, I'm gonna close the glass door because Janjan is cutting the grass. Hold on. Oh my god, very annoying. Yeah, my gardener is cutting the grass. Okay. Or put them on stakes along the front fence. I think you can still hear it, but at least it's not so loud. Steven, shout out, I see you there. Me vlog, Oregon, hello. Sure thing, they accomplish the same or more. They don't need us and we can learn. Yeah. It's so funny, to hang out with the locals, especially these locals that doesn't really know how to speak English and they're trying their best to understand you. That's funny. I mean, it's fun. Sis JB, I see you there. Thank you for being here. How are you? Sir Tony, shout out. Good morning also. Exactly, virtual love or real is not easy. I've tried long distance. For me, I don't know. It's just not working for me. Third is less stress. Yeah, I if you not hanging out with what do you call that? Lots of expats, better, because less stress. So better stay home or watch movie or something. Really error typing. It's all right. That's okay. And there's a Big Kevin. I saw you there. How are you, Big Kevin? Shout out. My girlfriend is 33 years old and I am 59 years old. And she always honest with me, tells me she's so happy and we two are 26 years apart in age. Also, people accept us here. Yeah, there are some states maybe in the US that we're gonna judge you, but I don't care. But I haven't been there by the way in the US. Hopefully one day that's what my one of my dream. Not living there, but visiting the country. Yeah. Some of course in the first time it's not easy to trust someone. That's why you have to build a relationship. Maybe I can trust person more than a year knowing him or a year or two. It's not like I know you now and I trusted you. That's so quick and impossible to trust the person right away. You have to know the person first and then you can trust or give her or him a what do you call that, a test. Yes, home cooked meals are better. Yeah, but some other people they're not fun with that. Maybe they're lazy to cook or they're lazy to wash plates, so they better go out and eat outside. In the restaurants where it's you just wait there and then here comes your meal. So some people gonna like that, especially if they have lots of money. Of course, there's lots of fancy food there, but it's expensive. So better cook your own if you have less budget. Okay. Steven said, when we can travel again, where do you, Martin, want to go? We're looking into Portugal. But yeah, if everything is fine, I really wanted to get into Portugal or visit other countries in Europe. That's our target. But anyway, we're also planning to get in, or he's planning to bring me in Seattle. We'll see what happens if we can really do that. But we're talking about that already. So I told him I'm fine, I can get in there, but I will visit your place, but I don't want to live there. I like to, live here in the Philippines, just travel and then come back to the Philippines. That's what I want. May vlog, thank you so much for being here. Hi, Basatino. Jamie, shout out. I see you there. Okay, everyone, hello. Basatino, shout out. Okay, what's that? Sometimes people lack to see the good. I was in Africa and every day buying fresh ingredients on market with long walks. Other foreigners would complain and rather buy for the whole weekend. Yeah, our complaint is not like hiking, it's too far. The complaint there is getting in line in the grocery. Dennis, it sucks here in the Philippines. Oh my god. Especially close to December, Christmas season. Oh my Jesus. The line is so long and then you're gonna spend maybe 5 hours in the grocery and just stuck in the what do you call it, in the cashier's area because it's just so many people are grabbing like 4 carts, 5 carts, and then the cashier is just so slow, and I kind of hate that. So yeah, that's why I told Martin that before December we have to you know do grocery slowly, not don't do grocery in the December because oh my god, it's packed, and I know he doesn't like getting in line for a long time. It's a waste of time, by the way, right? Unless if you don't do anything for the day, then that's all right. You can stay in the grocery for the whole day. But if you have anything appointment, never do that. So separate your uh, day when you wanna do grocery and separate for the day that you have an appointment because you're gonna be late or you're gonna be feel bad about it. But I love the long walks, nice times to have a nice conversations along the. Yeah, me too. We're hiking. We like hiking, Dennis. Yeah, we hike. I hiked yesterday 2 hours 30 minutes. Yeah, it's a good exercise. We don't go to the gym because I think the gym just opened because of the pandemic, so no socializations allowed. So we better hike, me and him only, in the trail where there's no people passing by. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Unsa na? I think your place is paradise. It's what I want. Yeah, it's really nice here. Especially we take good care of the place very well, Jamie. Yeah. Because when we get in here, it's empty, It's nothing in here. It's just the building. And outside is just a mess because of the construction. And there's lots of things to be done. But as days and months pass by and we try to make it beautiful every day, and here that's what you see in my blog yesterday. There's more plants here, and the grass is well trimmed, and yeah, it's this is better, way better. First time I get in here and check the place, I like the house, but the outside is like, oh my god, it's very ugly. But Martin and me said we can turn this place into a beautiful home. So it's gonna be a good exercise for us. It's gonna be a good project, because the other place also that we used to live, it's empty before. There's a plant but not really good, and but when we live there, the manager was amazed and surprised like how we turned the place into a real home. Like there's lots of plants inside and out, and the garden is it's awesome. And he thinks that it's not gonna be like that. And the manager said to me that they said you're the first renter here that turns this place into awesome place. I mean, beautiful now, way better, because mostly the renters before of that old house, they don't care, they just keep staying inside and they don't care what's happening inside. For me, I can't, I'm obsessed into cleaning, to be honest. It's if the place is kind of mess, I don't know, I can't sleep and my mind is boggling me like there's something outside that I need to be done, or there's something inside it's dirty, or that I need to to fix. And because I like my home is always organized and clean and beautiful. That's what I like, because of course sometimes we have unexpected visitors that all of a sudden is getting to our house and our house is a mess, and I kind of hate that. It's embarrassing. So even when I was a kid in my parents' place, I hate if there's lots of mess and hanging your clothes everywhere and disorganized. I don't know, I'm just that person. I like my home is always clean and ready for any time. If there's unexpected visitor, the place is clean. Yeah, that's why I get angry with my dog if they make a mess. Yeah, to be honest, I tell my dog, can you stop doing that because it's not easy to clean. Yeah. And of course, I'm really happy that we have gardener because he also helped us things, especially outside, because it's hard for me to carry the, what do you call that? Um, the weed walker, the one you hear now, that's weed walker. It's really heavy to carry, and I don't know how to mix the gas. Is that gas, gasoline, and the oil. So at least we have Johnson to cut the grass, and if there's lots of falling coconut or coconut leaves in the yard, so he will pick it up and put it at the back and try to burn it. And of course he collect the garbage because it's too far to carry the garbage from here to the near to the highway or the side of the highway, because that's where the garbage collector will collect all the garbage, because they cannot get in here because they have big truck and it's difficult to get in here. So yeah, because it's not concrete, it's a dirt road, and of course there's lots of trees in the side, so they're gonna be stuck if they're gonna get in here. So I'm glad we have John to do that. Oh my god, I'm hungry. What happened to me? So how does Cebu compare to Negros? If you're gonna have to ask me, I do prefer living here, than Cebu. So as what I said earlier, Cebu, that's always I'm gonna what do you call, suggest you guys, if you wanna meet a Filipina, I always tell you that it's better to meet the Filipina in Cebu. It's a the play there is an exact word for that I forgot. What's the English word for that, like uh, I can't remember right now. Anyway, yeah, because mostly guys, the province girl, if you want to find a girl, is they always usually come to Cebu, for work or school, and that's mostly the expats met their girl. Maybe some expats, they met their girl and they, what do you call that, in Mindanao or in somewhere in Luzon. But usually I mostly my friends guys that I asked, they usually met their, what do you call that, Filipina in Cebu. Even if they live in Mindanao, they will send money to, what do you call that, send money to the girl and let the girl get into Cebu. I can't remember the exact word that I can describe Cebu, but yeah, if you're really gonna ask me where is the desirable place or island here to meet Filipina, just go in Cebu. And of course, I don't want you to be stuck in Manila, because there are some expats that they came here and they don't wanna roam around, or they go directly to Manila. For me, it's a wrong choice of location. Yeah, just my own, for me, if you want to ask me, because and then they don't want to roam around in the whole island of Philippines. Maybe they're scared, maybe that's what also they heard from the other friends expat, that our foreigners, that just go directly to Manila. For me, it's no. You better go to Cebu, or if you want to date a Filipina. But if you just came here for vacation, then don't go to Manila. There's lots of places here that it's desirable for you to enjoy your vacation. Because who knows, some people came here, not their intention to date a Filipina, but just to enjoy vacation or business purposes. And then when they came here, things happen and they met the Filipina. So that's the start of their love life. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I met also a young foreigner before, and he didn't came here for Filipina, but it just happened that we met. So yeah, but anyway, it doesn't work out because I don't like long distance. Good morning, got to love Thailand. How is Thailand? Thailand is hot. Marahuyu Blah, good morning. So yeah, I like here. And then it's so traffic in Cebu, especially when you wanna go to the what do you call that? Um, Travel from Colon area, Cebu City to Lapu-Lapu. It's so traffic in the bridge, but hopefully the new bridge that they are constructing is gonna be open soon. So hopefully it's lessen the traffic. But worse traffic in Manila than in Cebu. So if you wanna meet your Filipina, for example, in Manila, you wanna meet your Filipina, better you hike. than riding a, transportation or riding a taxi or whatever because it's so traffic there. Marahoya said, what's that? Scared of terrorists, especially I live in Davao, but my husband doesn't care. Yeah, Martin also said that he doesn't it doesn't scare him, because he was there way back then in Davao. It's one of the safest island here in the Philippines. But I haven't been there. And then the last time that he was there, not I think not last time, but one time that he was staying in a hotel. There was a terrorist attack or something, and glad that he is safe. So I know lots of expats or foreigners are afraid of Mindanao, but there's some places out there that it's safe for you. Just be careful because we heard so much, and especially we are in a crisis. What do you call that? Generation, and everyone is really into finding a ways to earn money or to have money. So I'm gonna kind of hate if they're gonna kidnap some rich Filipino or foreigner because hey, everyone thinks here that if you're a foreigner you're rich. Even you say no, I'm not rich. No, you always think that foreigner is a good target. So be careful. Just a friendly advice. Yes, a little hot. We back then when we were in Bangkok is really hot. Yeah. I hope. Where exactly are you in Thailand? I wanna visit Krabi and Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai. I wanna go there, but not this time. Oh, Scott. Good morning. How are you today? Yeah, because we have friend in Chiang Mai, and he always invited us to be there. So hopefully, what's wrong with my mouse? Hopefully, we can visit there one day if we can travel again in Chiang Mai. What happened to my mouse? Is not working. Any more questions, guys? But hey, it doesn't mean also, guys, that I like Negros, you will like Negros too. Because we have different likes and dislikes, to be honest. So some foreigners left Negros because, they don't like it much. Some foreigners also stay here because they like here. Of course, I understand that they left. One of the reason they live here, I mean, they left. They go to Cebu or other what do you call that places because some foreigners doing that is they are a blogger. They're tired of blogging the same place every day, so they want to explore. So that's why they want to transfer island to the island so that of course their viewers can see what is really the whole Philippines look like. And then other expats also, even they're not a vlogger, they left here because mostly the things maybe they wanted like food or everything is not here. So they choose Cebu over Negros or they choose Manila over Cebu, that sort of stuff because they have their own thing. I mean, it doesn't mean that we like me and Martin like you. Me and Martin like here doesn't mean that you also guys will like here. That's why I always say and consider that you should be the one to explore the place and then see what happens, see if you're gonna love it or you're gonna like it. Because even other people or like me, like say, oh, Negros is a beautiful place to live, blah blah blah, whatever we would say about here, it doesn't mean that you two also will gonna like it. So it depends, guys, what you like, what you like to do, and what are the foods that you like to eat. Because what if you like Italian food or whatever food that you like and it's not available here. So you might dislike the place or what else? Maybe you're tired of facing the same person every day or the same friends every day. So that's why you want to transfer, you want to move from this to the other place, that sort of stuff. Because that's what we usually gonna like to do, moving different places to meet new person, new place, and experience different stuff. But because of the lockdown, see, that's why we kind of stuck here because it's just not good to roam around, especially if the foreigners is have age already or because of the virus, it's not just correct that it's not safe to roam around. Even you are fully vaccinated, which we are, but still we better to stay home for if you wanna live longer. But if you don't believe in those sort of stuff, then that's fine. It's your choice. We have freedom. Maybe weird question, but I keep confused about the languages. Is Filipino the same as Tagalog or Cebuano? Also referred as Filipino. Filipino is Tagalog. Or when you say about Filipino, is we living in the Philippines. We are Filipino. Girls or boys. If you live here or you're a citizen, Filipino citizen. But we have our national language, which is Tagalog. So, but usually Tagalog is spoken there in Luzon area, you know. When you say about Visayas or Mindanao, we have different languages, but usually Visayas and Mindanao, we have Bisaya, Cebuano language, you know. But some parts of Mindanao or some parts of Eastern Visayas, they speak Waray, and Iloilo, they speak Ilonggo, you know. So Philippines has lots of languages. So, but we have our national language, which is Tagalog. Yeah. And then we can understand English, but not, hey, not everybody here, huh, that can speak English. Maybe they can understand good morning, hello, hi. But if you want to talk about locals that doesn't go to school, you know, or the farmers that they never been everywhere and didn't study, or you know, they don't even go to elementary, so how can they understand English? Maybe they understand good morning, but if you want to communicate with them, that's gonna be a big problem, especially if I don't even know or not sure 100% that all Filipino can speak Tagalog. You know, what if they're Waray and they're not used to listen to Tagalog? But usually the local television here is they speak Tagalog. So if you have television, then there's might be possible that you will understand a little bit Tagalog. But if you've been to school like me, so you can understand. So yeah, okay. Chiang Mai is great, but very westernized. I think you will love it. Hopefully, but for the moment, we don't like to travel, you know, Steven, because it's just I don't want to be locked down in the I don't want to be locked down in other countries, which is there's a problem for me to get a visa, and I don't want to be stuck in the airport because I cannot get into a certain country because of vaccination brand or vaccine brand, or shall I say there's other papers lacking. I kind of hate that, so I better be here locked down in my house, because you know it's better that we tried before, guys, being stuck in the airport for how many hours. Oh my god, it's terrible. I kind of hate it. Krabi Island is awesome, says you should visit Thailand. We've been to Bangkok, but it's hot. Anyway, that's why I would love to roam around Thailand someday. Hopefully I can. Okay. Yes, Krabi is nice. It's the first place I went with my Thai wife. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I love to do that someday, you know, but not this time. I don't know, maybe next year, maybe not. Next year, who knows? We'll see what happened to the world. If we can still travel, if we can't, so at least I'm stuck in the right place. You know, keep thinking about this, guys, because sometimes I feel bored, you know, and I just realized that says if this lockdown's gonna be forever, you're just a lucky woman. You're stuck in the right place. You know, I kept that telling to myself because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm bored here. Oh my God, I want to travel, like sorts of stuff. But I just realized I'm lucky enough, you know. I'm lucky enough I'm not dead, you know, not unlike other people that they don't survive with a pandemic, you know, and I'm right in the right place. So, yeah, I always be thankful every day. Bisaya is Cebuano. Yeah, Bisaya is the language, and then they usually call it Cebuano because people from Cebu they speak Bisaya, so kind of they combine it, like instead of saying Bisaya, we call it Cebuano because it's specified that they're from Cebu, you know. Because if you are here from Negros, I don't call you Cebuano or whatever Cebuana. I call you Negrosanon or a people from Negros, you know, because we speak Bisaya, but when we want to talk a person from Cebu, the way they speak Bisaya, there is a hey, what is not slang? What is the way how they say the words? There is a rhyme, not a rhyme. Um, I don't know how can I explain it. it's not also a slang, but the way how they speak, you can really tell that, oh, this is from Cebu, so this is a Cebuano or Cebuana. But when you want to talk to me, you can really tell that, oh, I'm not from Cebu, because the way I speak, I usually speak like, people from here, from Negros Island. Negros Oriental, because in the Negros Occidental they also speak Ilonggo, right? Yeah, so they speak Ilonggo, but I think some of them, they what do you call that? They speak Bisaya, but not so much. Maybe people from San Carlos, some of them are Bisaya, some parts of them, and there it's they speak Ilonggo. But people in Bacolod, Iloilo, that's usually I hear people speaking what do you call that, Ilonggo. So yeah, for example, me, I'm here in Negros. I will not call myself like I'm a Cebuana or I am a, yeah, Cebuana because I'm a girl. No, I'm a Negros Sanon, or I am from here, Negros. But they called me before, because I used to live in Cebu for 10 years, that they said that I adopt the how the Cebu people or Cebuana people speak, because you used to hear it every day, and it seems like you're gonna learn from it. So instead of speaking the way the Negrosanon speak, you adapt the way the Cebuano people, the way how they relay or the way they speak, like bowed sad. Di ko ni mo oy. That sort of stuff, it's different. It's not like here in Negros. Philippine has different dialect depend on the island. Tagalog or Filipino is the Philippine language. Yeah, dialect. That one. Because if you, yeah, I don't know if I explain it very well, but when I'm born, I was born here in Negros, in close to, close to, it's Gihongan. I don't know if everyone knows Gihongan. Maybe Roger, Gihongan, right? So I was born there, and that's why I consider myself as a Negrosanon, because my island called Negros Island. But I'm not from Cebu, and I compare it. Every time I go home, um, from Cebu, my mother said, "Don't speak like Cebuano." Because I adopted, because that's usually I hear every day. And my mother said, "Don't change your, how you say the Bisaya word, because it's kind of weird and we're not used to that, and people will criticize or will murmur or something, gossips." And I said, "I don't care." you know. And I did that sometimes, when I speak Bisaya, um, because that's I used to hear every day, and then I adapt it even here. And then when I talk Bisaya, some locals here will say that, says, "Are you from Cebu?" And I said, "Why did you say that?" Because I forgot. I speak the way Cebuano speak. Adrian, good morning. Okay, so if I start learning and Manila is not my interest, but more other regions, I should learn Cebuano, then other dialects would understand me. Not, hey, Dennis, not everyone also speak Bisaya, to be honest, Mostly, I think, shall I say 60%? Not exactly. Well, I'll just estimate. Maybe 50, just say 50%. Here in the Philippines, Filipinos speak Bisaya, because it's Visayas and Mindanao. These are the two main big islands that speak Bisaya. And in Luzon, I don't know all over Luzon is if they speak Tagalog, but because of the technology, which is our television here is local television, is speaking Tagalog. So maybe that's why they can understand Tagalog. But just imagine way back then we didn't have technology, no TV at all. So yeah, even they consider that Tagalog is our national language, but still there are lots of people here doesn't know how to speak that, because we have our own dialect. Especially if you live to the island, remote island, that they don't have electricity, they don't have technology at all. How did you will know that the national language is Tagalog? They have their own language on how to communicate their neighbors or their relatives. Yeah. So even before, I know that Tagalog is the national language because in my elementary, that we have to learn Tagalog and English. But for us, it's kind of difficult because we have our own dialect. So that's why you have to understand and consider that we're not so fluent and we're not really into good in English because that's not our mother tongue. That's not our first language. But just imagine, you're a foreigner and your first language is English. So it's easy for you, very easy. Like us, very easy for me to speak Bisaya or Tagalog. That's why I don't like if foreigner will judge me like, hey, Cess is very bad in English or wrong grammar or wrong pronunciation, that sort of stuff. And then if foreigners will say that to me, I will say back to him, how about you? Do you know Bisaya? Okay, talk to me Bisaya or Tagalog. If you can, then you can judge me. If you can't, then I will judge you. Because there are some people very judgmental. You don't consider that, that's not my dialect. At least I understand you and I trying my best to talk to you, to respond to whatever you're talking there. Sometimes you're using big words or idioms or whatever you American language, which is hard to understand. And then you're laughing because I don't get it. What about if you're in my side, What about I'm speaking Bisaya and then there you are, you're just standing there like what she's talking about because you don't get it. That's the same with me, if I don't get what your joke is, if I don't get what you mean, so that's why I don't respond, or I have to say pardon, or I have to say can you explain it in the other way so that I can understand. Because it's not easy if you're in my part too. In your country, is there a problem with age? I am 64 and my wife, no, I people will some people will kind of judge, or they're not really even saying that to your face that they're gonna judge you. They're just looking you head to foot, and then you can really feel and imagine like, oh, this person is judging me, because that's usually common here. They're not really telling you frankly or face to face like, hey, why you go with young Filipina or that sort of stuff, but they will look at you head to foot and you can tell that this person, these people is judging you, so I don't care about that anymore. At least my family, it's not judging me. They're okay with that I have a boyfriend Filipino boyfriend foreigner. But before, usually they're judging. It's kind of weird, judging by your own Filipino co-Filipino. I've experienced that too. So I kind of hate it. Especially example, I have a boyfriend Filipino, and then my other Filipino or friends Filipino, they will judge me because, oh, your boyfriend is ugly, blah blah blah. Your boyfriend is jobless, and you're not compatible. You're not meant to be, that sort of stuff. And beside also, both parents is disagree with your relationship. It's so hard, And I've tried it before. That my parents doesn't like my boyfriend, and then the family of my boyfriend doesn't like me. Oh my God, how can we survive? So, right, unless we have to leave the island and live in the other island so that they cannot judge us, So, so many. And there's a question also bothers. I cannot remember. There's someone question about. Ah, no, no, not a question. I tell them like it's weird here, guys, that you date with the old Filipino, young Filipino with old Filipino. It's gonna be a big chismis, to be honest, but not much if you go with the foreigner. I'm just wondering why is that? Why is that is a big chismis or a big um, not what else other chismis, gossips, or they will judge you why you go with the old Filipino. And it's not so also common here that young Filipino go with old Filipino. The common here is the foreigners, old foreigners with young Filipina. I am from Hulan. I We have friend from Hulan name, what is name? I can't remember right now. Hold on. Where he is. He's not here right now. But anyway, uh, if he will come back one day, I can remember. But anyway, close to Amsterdam. And then Jacob also is from, I remember Jacob, but Netherlands. He's from Netherlands. There's another one. I can't exactly remember his name. I don't know where he is now, but he's also from Holland. I no, I think John. His name is John. He's also from Mulan, but he's not present right now. Hopefully, one day will come back to my channel. And yeah, he's from Mulan, and I think he will come back to the Philippines. I think he has business as well. Hi, Paris Ligaya Manaban. Good morning. Shout out. See you. So you can tell the difference in accents if a person comes from Cebu or Manila. Yeah. Hey, by the way, people from Manila, Tony, they don't speak Bisaya. That's why they wanna criticize us. Bisaya people will go to Manila that we're trying to speak Tagalog. They will criticize us, and then we will tell them that hey, you don't even know how to speak Bisaya. They only know how to speak Tagalog, but us, we can speak Tagalog and Bisaya. So yeah. So anyway, it's not only what do you call that? It's not just there are some people are very judgmental, especially when you speak the language, and then they don't even ask themselves that I don't even know how to speak her or his dialect. Why I am judging him or her, that sort of stuff. I wish I could visit there, Netherlands. That our Holland. Yes, the Netherlands is official name. Holland is a province, but better known around the globe. I see. Yeah, I remember John and Jacob is in Netherlands. Yeah, he has a channel too. I don't know where's John now. I think his channel name is John from Holland. Yeah. If I don't know if he posted something in there, but I remember he visited here many times. Yeah, I don't know where he is now. The right way. Good morning. I see you there. How are you today? I'm back from Telos Planet. Kidding. It's nice to make jokes. How are you? It's nice to see you in the other live streamer also, the right way. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I like to support different live streamers because it's nice to what do you call that? It's nice to support, and even you're not giving something, the support that you give, it helps their channel. You know. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. I forgot my coffee. Any more questions, guys? Yeah, I cannot really judge I cannot really tell you that you're gonna like here in Negros, but I'm telling you already the list or the stuff that why we love here. This is a paradise island, to be honest. And yeah, I'm telling you less traffic. Of course, there are some crazy happening there in the road, which is driving in the wrong side of the road or crossing the road, guys, which is incorrect, or driving without license, or there is license but it's not renewed, or the bike is not registered. That sort of stuff is everywhere in the Philippines. But I don't know, we live here 2018, 19, 20. Yeah, we live here since 2018, 19, 20, 21. Like, it's not 3 years now. 3 years, yeah. I like people. I understand. I like also people. But there are some people are very hard-headed, or there are some assholes, to be honest. So I like peace, which is sometimes it's hard to have peace. It's so stressful, especially if you go with the wrong person. You know? Very stressful. I'm just really lucky, or you just really lucky, guys, if you have a partner or if you have a friends that is okay, or it's not a badass. But if you go with the wrong person, you're gonna have a very stressful life. Yeah. So, and I'm just thinking that it's not a good thing. We have a choice. So if you don't like the place, if you don't like the people, so leave. You don't have to keep on complaining. The problem there is if you leave, and then you regret. Like, for example, you're a foreigner, you choose Philippines, you're locked down here in the Philippines for the moment, and you said you keep on complaining, you're tired of here, so you go back to the to your place, and then you cannot come back here, and you regret. You said that better I stay in the Philippines. you know. So yeah. Any more questions? I don't know what else your questions. And good morning, Sal. How are you? I says I will have picture for you this weekend. Picture? What picture? I like taking pictures, by the way. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm not we have camera here, but I'm not fond of using it. You know, what I really wanted is it's a desirable phone which can take good videos and pictures, which is I'm aiming to have hopefully one day the Samsung S21 or maybe S22, but it's kind of expensive. It's like 1400 US dollar, but I know it's a desirable phone and it's got a good camera and wide angle because as a blogger, oh my god, I'm tired of carrying lots of camera. And anyway, I'm not fan of it because I have to take out the memory and transfer it to my laptop. That sort of stuff is kind of annoying, so it's better in the phone, like the Samsung, which is, you know, if I take video, it's a good quality and the pictures as well, and I can download it right away because no need to take off the memory card, that sort of stuff. But I've seen lots of bloggers here that they really have a good quality pictures and videos. They have a very good camera. It's very expensive. Someone is offering me, and I said no, thank you. I don't want, I don't want blogging camera, or I don't know how they call it, because I cannot blog for the moment. I usually do the live streaming because of the pandemic. We cannot travel. So for now, maybe you're wondering why I call my channel Travel Blogs, because that's supposedly traveling videos, which is I can't. So that is why hopefully one day, really one day, that I can we can travel other countries and we'll share you our experience and where we go, that sort of stuff, instead of just doing live streaming and listening to me to keep on talking. Yeah, but I can do anything. You know, it's just dangerous to travel. You know, or it's better to live streaming. Then you can ask zillions of questions there. Then if I know the answer, I will respond. Yeah, depends on who I am locked down with. Yeah, that's true right away. Because if you lock down with the wrong person, or the person that you don't like much, you're gonna be bored of looking him or her 24/7. But me and Martin, we didn't get bored together. That's one thing I really like, you know, because we're gonna be 4 years by January, and then living together 24/7 for 4 years. I don't get tired looking at him. I don't know with him, but it seems like he doesn't get tired looking at me. So some couples, you get tired of looking each other 24/7. You know, for how many years? Yeah, it's unusual because before, guys, I get tired of looking at my when we met I met my boyfriend, have a date or that sort of stuff. I'm tired of looking at him. You know, maybe that's not really, you know, true love, or I don't know, maybe I just don't understand. I feel bored, and that's why I said let's have call off, because you know, I just want to find myself. I don't know, I don't feel comfortable, or I don't feel like there's always gonna be special, like every day, like waking up the morning and you're excited to wake up because you it's another brand new day, making new memories with your partner. There's no inspiration anymore. So anyway, you asked for a picture of me. Since I don't have one up, I'm going. Yeah, yeah. Um, PL also, I encouraged him to put pictures on his profile, and he did. I'm really glad that he did it. You know, because it's difficult to imagine you guys, or to remember. Even you know, you put your name there, and I don't know what's your real name, and you can see me, and I cannot see you. I couldn't imagine what's your face. Yeah, so that's why I encourage that it's better you put some pictures on your, what do you call that, on your profile. Yeah, and I'm glad I convinced you guys. So I don't know any more questions. It's 8:07 now in the Philippines. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't have, I think I don't, I skipped breakfast, or maybe I'll just gonna eat what do you call that, a egg, boiled egg. Or maybe if I can survive, I will not. So after this, I don't know if Martin is already downstairs. He said he's gonna walk only um not long hike. So maybe I'm gonna read, or maybe I'm gonna go out and try to Maybe instruct Janjan what else to do there in the garden. I have a book here, guys. Did you read this book, by the way? I'm gonna show it to you. Jasper 40. I don't know how to say it, something rotten. So I don't know if you read this one. So I'm trying to read this, and I have lots of books downstairs. So this is New York Times best-selling author of The Eyre Affair, Lost in a Good Book, and The Wheel of Lost Plots. So if you're a book reader, so I don't know if you read this one. I buy this $14. There you go, in this side. Yeah, it's nice to be surrounded with books, and it's good to read. Hi, Charles. Good morning, Charles. How are you today? Any more questions? I don't know if you have any questions. So also, if you wanna share whatever you're gonna share about, if you move, what's the reason you move also? So maybe next time I have also another topic. I will try. I don't know if I can do live stream tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna hike early. It's nice to hike early and then go home. Hopefully, I still have time because I have to meet my doctor at 11. Yeah, and then I can what do you call that? I can do live stream before that, I think, or maybe in the afternoon. If I'll find. I don't know. We'll see. But by the way, this is the last day of September. Yeah, here in the Philippines, it's September 30 right now, and tomorrow it's another month. Oh my God, time flies, isn't it? So, yeah, October tomorrow. So I'm in the future. If you're in the US, so it's still like 29 in the evening there. But Perth, Australia, New Zealand. New Zealand is 4 hours ahead here in the Philippines. Japan, same time here in the Philippines. Taiwan, the 12 stop. So we are here. We are now in September 30, in last day of the month. So tomorrow is gonna be October 1. Oh my God! And 2 more months, then it's gonna be New Year again. So hopefully, guys, it's gonna be a better year next year. I wish, I wish that there's a light in the end of the tunnel. Oh my God. Hi, Sam, how are you? Everyone here, hi, hiding. Oh, you made it here, the end of the first beer month. Yeah, and this is kind of my favorite month because it's my birth month. Oh my God. It's still Christmas, right? Yeah, Christmas here in the Philippines starts at September. But anyway, I think I don't want to buy Christmas tree or that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll just maybe hang out with friends. I don't know what happened in the Christmas day. Maybe we'll see if we can buy some relief goods and then give away to the people that need it. Especially in downtown that we've seen lots of people sleeping in the street. They don't have food, and I cannot help everybody, but at least we help someone. The last time that we give away relief goods, it's really amazing to see these people, guys, that they are really happy to receive, and they keep saying, thanks God you send this person to give us food because we didn't have food to eat today, and then here comes the blessings. This is the answer of our prayer. That's so it's really amazing, and seeing their faces are very thankful and very happy that they receive a food or a relief goods from us. So even I will not do it every day, but at least once in a while, because I don't have also lots of money. I still have my family to help out as well, and of course we have daily expenses and other expenses. So everyone is in need. It's not just right, unless if you have lots of money, then you're fine. But if you are in a situation that jobless, you have lots of kids, and you know for you it's like a chicken, that right now you look for food and then you eat, and then the next day you look for food and you eat, that sort of stuff. What if you can't find a food? So it's just not easy. Sometimes you have to consider putting ourselves in the shoes of other people. Busy Brett, good morning, how are you? Hiding the plain sight, OMG, it's my birth year. Oh, Brett, how are you? Thank you for being here. Yeah, so it's just amazing. Feels great to help someone. And I hope you will do that too, guys. If you have anything to share, so share to those people who are in need. We don't have to keep on blaming, Sometimes we have to blame like their fault, they don't work hard, that sort of stuff. Hey guys, you're just lucky that you have something. So just sometimes imagine if you're in their situation, it's not easy. And we are human, so we have to take care of each other. Any more questions? I don't know. I'm okay. Are you working, Brett, or no? That's good. You met with who's that? Who's that blogger? I can't remember her name right now. That's good that you met each other, Brit Glasso. Awesome, huh? Melody, yeah. You met Melody finally. Hopefully, also I can meet you one day. If you can't, for example, Brett, because we are talking about this, that if lockdown's gonna continue, then maybe we'll make a move or we'll make a decision that what do you call that? He'll find a way to bring me there in the Seattle. So if that will happen, so I can meet you or we can meet together. I mean, I'll bring Martin and then we meet you. Hopefully, if that's the one gonna happen, because we're keep on talking about this, and you know. But of course, there's lots of stuff to consider in order for me to get in there in the U.S. And hopefully, I can I can pass the visa thing. If not, then I have to stay in the Philippines. Yeah, that one, Melody. Yeah. It's often more enjoyable to give them to receive, but you can only do so much, and that's awesome. Yeah, you don't have to give, guys, if you don't have. That's not the point. The point there is if you have something there that you think you don't need it, or you think that you can give at least some of it, then that's fine. But if you don't have anything, you don't have to. How can you give if you don't have anything, or how can you give if you don't have even enough for yourself? So that's what I trying to clarify. If you have abundant blessings, then it's good to share as well. It's a after giving it, it's good. I mean, I feel great. I mean, it's nice feeling in your heart that you help someone. Borders will slowly open over the next 6 months. Oh, nobody knows about that, I think, in plain sight. But of course, there's lots of requirements, and I kind of hate that. It's not like before, you know, that less, what do you call that? Document needed. But this time, if it will be open, the whole world, it's gonna be kind of different. Cool if that happens, if he can really bring me there, then that's gonna be awesome. um I don't know where we live, but I know he has a house there, but it's rented out. So I don't know, maybe we'll find a friends to or stay in a condo, or I don't know what's gonna happen. But I really love to go there. Jewel, good morning. How's Palawan? Simply Akos, good morning. How are you today? Thank you for being here. Life is good and wonderful. Living in paradise, still kicking, alive and kicking. I hope you too. You have a good day. Hi, Orly Ortiz, shout out. Good morning. Negros Island, it's Dumaguete, but I am exactly located in Darwin, neighbor town. Yeah, because we don't like to live close to the city. Okay, borders open, but flight carriers bank trap and grounded. Oh yeah, that's why it's just I don't know how can we. But anyway, every problem has a solution. We'll see. We'll see what happened, guys, because there's so many things going on. So I'm just always thankful that I'm still alive. Surviving the pandemic, and I hope you too. You're thankful for that. You're not one of those unlucky people that dead. They didn't survive in a pandemic. We can't swim. It's too far to swim. My goodness. I hate riding a boat because I'm gonna have seasick. That's why I like. It's better flying because I'm fine with it. Glad to hear that we are doing amazing. That's good. Me too. I'm fine. So, um, we have a beautiful day. No sunrise this morning. Yeah, it's not like the other day that there is amazing sunrise. And what else? Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm hungry. Maybe I'm gonna cook boiled egg. That's it. No rice. I got it now. I'm from Bayawan. Ah, you in Bayawan. So when you go to Dumaguete, you'll pass through Dawin, Bakong, then Dumaguete. So I am close to Sambuangita. Yeah, if you know where Sambuangita, right? So not super close to Atmosphere. If you know Atmosphere Resort, so not so much close to that, but right after Atmosphere Resort. So that's where my location is. Anyway, any more questions? I'm glad you're here, guys, and thank you for talking to me. Oh, another wonderful stream, and we'll see if I can schedule another stream soon in the future. I don't know when. We'll see. It depends my what do you call that? My availability, or if I'm not busy. Good to talk to you guys, and I hope you have a great day. See you soon, and I'm gonna call it a day. See you next time, and take care always. This is Cess Blogs. Thank you so much, and